Today we're going to have Tuff and Jay from Pear Protocol. They're a specialized agent that scans various data sources to provide actionable insights for crypto pair trades. Tuff and Jade, welcome to the stage. I'll bring up your slides and you can feel free to take it away.
Amazing, and thank you for having us. So,
You're
what we'd
welcome.
like to showcase today is Agent Pair, which is a specialized agent for insights into pair trading, especially in cryptocurrency. And the extension of that is not just finding those insights into pair trading, but executing those pair trades as well. So, pair trading, for those who are unfamiliar, is this concept where you long one asset and you simultaneously short another at the same time. So, you might long Bitcoin and short Ethereum because you believe Bitcoin is going to outperform Ethereum both on the way up, if the market's sideways, or if the market goes down. In all three scenarios, you think Bitcoin will outperform ETH. And certainly that's been a great trade over the past year or so. But how do you find those opportunities across thousands of different cryptocurrencies? So we're the team behind Pair Protocol. Already in the past 6 months, we've built a decentralized exchange on Arbitrum exclusively for pair trading, where we have just some volume metrics: 450 million of volume, over 500K in revenue, and about 4,000 active traders. But for us, the real question is, how do we get these users, some of whom are new to pair trading, some who are experienced in pair trading, and really empower them with AI tooling to take their trading to the next level? Because in crypto, most people are familiar with doing a 50x levered long or a 50x levered short. And most of the time, people are losing money. Pair trading is something a bit more unique, which is actually very lucrative. So it's this idea that you take an asset as your long leg, take another asset as your short leg, let's say ETH. And as you can see by the chart, that kind of profile of return, although it's not the sexiest in crypto, it's one of these trades which uh, goes up in any market scenario. And there's been a myriad of these trade opportunities over the past few weeks and months. And there continues to be those trades, whether it's being long Solana and short ETH, or whether it's being long XRP and short Litecoin. There's just a whole bunch of these opportunities available at any given time. But if pair trading is lucrative, the problem is finding those opportunities. Now, myself, I'm a trader by background. So I've traded for an investment bank for about 10 years, and I work with a bunch of other traders. And generally speaking, to find these pair trading opportunities, you've got to look at fundamental, technical, and statistical analysis. Now, clearly, nobody can really do that kind of market analysis on a 24/7, let alone a human being. The fundamental analysis for pair trading involves looking at things like token unlocks, looking at narrative and mindshare, looking at Twitter sentiment and things. The technical analysis part of finding pair trading opportunities is looking at open interest, funding rates, RSI, and the like. And then the statistical piece, which is really the heavy lifting, is looking at things like correlation, Z scores, and co-integration. So clearly, this is a challenge, and we've been somewhat capped in the volume we can achieve. The solution is going to be Agent Pair, who sits in the middle here of all these different data sources. So Tokenomist for token unlocks, CoinGecko for information about prices, funding rates, open interest, and things like that. Similarly, CoinGlass, a wealth of data about liquidations, about long short ratios, Crypto Twitter for extracting narrative and mindshare sentiment analysis, and then things like TradingView for technical analysis, as well as Crypto Wizard APIs for things like correlation and other statistical measures. And so by taking all these various data sources, all of which have APIs which we've integrated with, what we can do is two things. Agent Pair is providing real time trade alerts. It is constantly scanning these data sources and putting them together in a context to provide a signal on an idea which to trade. And so far, we're pleased to announce that we have integrated multiple APIs, and those alerts are getting smarter over time. It's learning what was a good trade, what wasn't a good trade, and iterating its model thereof. The second piece of that is for the more active traders, you can actually have an interactive conversation now with Agent Pair. And so, for example, you could ask them something about upcoming unlock schedules or a good short leg for, let's say, Bitcoin, but we'll go through all of that in the demo. This is to say that Agent Pair is really the unlock, which will bring pair trading to the masses. And we expect to go from what is a relatively modest 500 million of volume to tens of billions of volume through Agent Pair, which we've built on the ELIZA network. The vision for this is obviously, first of all, getting the API integrations and scraping that data. And then that data is essentially given context. Let's take, for example, a technical indicator on charting. It would say something like RSI over 70 means this in context A, and RSI under 30 means this in context B. And clearly, we have moving legs. So we have a long leg and a short leg. It's learning and creating opportunities on the back of that. The final piece for us, above and beyond the conversational chatbot, though, is to have AI powered vaults. And that's where the agent pair is autonomously looking for these trading opportunities and executing them as well at the same time. And with the advent of things like account abstraction, we believe that we are quite close. In fact, we are just training agent pair to execute some of those trades right now. So we're excited about how all of this is going to shape out over the coming weeks. What I will do now is I will switch and show you on Discord Agent Pair in action. And so I've just loaded up Discord there. Excellent. Within the Pair Protocol Discord server, which I encourage you to join, we have a hidden server right now called Agent Pair. And Agent Pair is trying to find great pair trading opportunities by constantly scanning all those APIs and data sources. So let's say just now it's identified long KNC and short ICX. It's already done some analysis on the correlation standard deviation of that pair and some pretty meaningful analysis here with regards to things about momentum in open interest, things about liquidation skews, things about relative FDVs, and things about correlation as well. The extension of this is we can also ask questions. So, for example, we could say, tell me about upcoming SUI unlocks because we might want to be short SUI. And so Agent Pair is currently finding the relevant API to extract that information and will come back with something. So apologies for your inconvenience, blah, blah, blah. There is probably some restriction with the API, but you get the picture here. We can ask any question about what is the open interest looking like for ETH BTC and have this kind of relationship with Agent Pair, which will give you actionable insights into your trading as well. So here you see there's some analysis that's been given. And so for us, really, the end goal with all of this is to provide Agent Pair to our users. Those users then essentially become Super Mario of some kind. They can get those trading signals and have them executed on their behalf. And for the more elite traders, they have a chatbot which brings in all the data sources they'd otherwise be looking at. So that's Agent Pair. We're excited to be rolling this out in the coming weeks. And if you want to keep an eye out for it, please join the Pair Protocol Discord and we'll be looking to share more alpha on it coming soon. But yeah, all powered by Eliza Labs.
Amazing. Thanks for that overview, Huff. I've got a question around the API data and what's the journey you've been through when you've put together the kind of alpha output? How long did it take you to test? When did you realize that the data was kind of right data point to give the output that you were hoping for?
Amazing. So for this, I will actually pass over to Jed, who is our
Right.
engineer behind Agent Pair, and he can give some thoughts on this. But it's been a relatively quick process, and I think having that rich Git bug repository has really helped us scale this. So Jed, if you want to comment here.
Awesome. Hey, man.
Hey,
Can you just repeat the question once? You can just.
yeah, sure. So when it came to creating Agent Pair and through the process of finding different data points from various APIs, what was that like when you did the evaluation and looking at different endpoints? And then what was the journey to getting to some sort of output that you were happy with?
Uh, so Basically, to get the right now output, we are using like a bunch of APIs in the backend to do the analysis, especially in pair trading. We have to do bunch of analysis. To be honest, there is around 53 APIs running in the backend. The main objective is to pick the right API or the bunch of APIs to give you the analysis and the answer. So to do this, what we did was at first we used to run single agent runtime, but later we started using multiple agents. Whenever you ask a question, so the multiple agents will be going into the internet. So they'll be getting the data from the API. And instead of dumping the context of the APIs all at once to the main agent, which is running at the output node, what they'll be doing is they'll be doing the internal analysis first. After doing the internal analysis, they'll be giving the analysis of the internal nodes to the last master node agent. So the last master node agent will be trying to give you the final analysis depending upon the internal analysis of the multi-agent. Yes.
Amazing. Thank you again for coming and presenting it. It's really appreciated, and we look forward to seeing the continuation of agent pairing and how it evolves over time.